Alright, good afternoon. Back out again. Thunderbird Preserve in Glendale. And I am doing the Cholla loop and Arrowhead point. So it should be, according to all trails, 5.1 miles and about 950 feet of elevation. And we shall see when we finish what the actual mileage is. I will give you a couple updates along the way. Okay, so the hike today has two distinct climbs. I'm about halfway through the first one here. The trail is pretty decent. Rocky, but what isn't? Temperatures are like mid-60s, so beautiful day out. Should be a good day. I will give you a view from the top of this climb, and then we'll see what the next one looks like up the trail. So here is near the peak. I wasn't able to film at the peak because there were people up there. This is looking north. There's the Taiwan semiconductor facility being built. Come around the trail here. That was looking north. Now we're looking off to the west. If I come around the corner here a little bit more, we can see south. So heading down to the south. Very nice up here. Again, a beautiful day. All right, so this is the second climb. This one's a bit tougher. The other one had switchbacks, so it was a little more gradual. This one just seems to be straightforward going up. Slow and steady. I'll get there. We are about, I don't know, about 3.5 miles in. I know the numbers on all trails are going to be completely messed up because there was about a mile stretch where it didn't record anything at all. So we'll see. Either way, it's still a good hike. All right, I'll give you a view from the top. Okay, so I'm at the peak of the second ascent. Here is the view from up here. Got a nice little water community down there. Looking south. Coming around to the west, looking north, got a flag up here, coming around and to the east. All right, gonna take a quick break and then head on my way again. So I took a wrong turn and went down this steep descent, and then I realized that I had taken the wrong turn, so now the steep descent becomes a steep ascent. So good times. We'll give you an update along the way. All right, so back at the trailhead, finished up the day with my little mishap. Ended up with 6.14 miles, and 1,427 feet of elevation in 3 hours and 45 minutes. Let my mistake be your lesson. Yeah, I started going down that trail, and it was a very rustic trail. I could see footprints, and it was, there were other people that had gone that way, so I assumed it was the right way, and I didn't check, even though I kind of, in the back of my mind, I was like, I should check, but I didn't, and I went down, and I waited till I was a ways in, and then I checked, and I figured out that I was on not even a trail on the map, so had to go back up the same way I came down, which was a pretty rugged trail. So always double check. It's quicker and easier to just check it right away, so you don't have to retrace steps. I knew better, but I just was stubborn, so added some extra mileage on for the day. I don't know what All Trails even said. That was what my Garmin watch had told me for mileage and for elevation. But it was a great day. I mean, it was a great hike. I loved it. Even with the little mishap, ran into a guy that chatted with on the way down, and had a good time. So we'll see what happens, and we'll see what trail I do next. Talk to you later.